Good afternoon, everyone. It is March 1st, 2023. Just referencing our 4-hour chart here. What we have, we're still in the waterfall stage and we are tiptoeing just on the edges of that pivot. The high of that area coming in at 39.47.5, just the prior month's low, and the main area there being 39.18ish. That just being where we accumulated the inventory, where we had this trailing point of control before the large ramp, and where I think our next major bid will likely be, and then we can decide what happens from there. So that's where we are on a larger time frame. It's also important to note that we have had a lower low, I think, every single day this week, and a lower high. Monday, high of the day around 40.25-ish. Low of the day came in at 39.70s. Tuesday, we were unable to take that high, made a new low. Wednesday, unable to take that high and made a new low. Thursday, not sure if we're going to flush or if we're going to come back in range and maybe go tickle that high of the day from today's session. Let's go into the weekly outlook here. I have been looking for 38.30. If we do get below this 39, what is this, 39.12 area? Yeah, if we get below 39.12, I am looking for 38.30, which kind of goes to my next point, which is that I'm not really interested in playing this thing if we get below 39.18-ish. I've got some numbers here, but I'm probably not going to be playing it. I might play it around there, but really, if we start getting below 3900-ish, let's zoom out again for a second. If we start getting below 3900-ish, we're coming into this balance. I'm not sure if we're going to find a bid somewhere in the 80s. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I think you're playing the edge of a major zone, and when the zone is such a high time frame zone, it's easy to get chopped out of your position before the actual move happens. So I'll be likely stopping any sort of trading around that 3900 number to the downside. Now, what am I looking at for tomorrow? Let's open this up to a 5-minute chart. Ugh. Well, yesterday overnight, what we had was we explored down below. I think we closed around at 71 or 72 during the RTH, and then we explored down below during Globex. Had this really linear ramp, hit weekly VWAP to the tick, I believe. Let me just pull that up for us. There we go. Whoops. Too many pancakes. Hit it to the tick and then sold off quite dramatically right into the open. The open held this 39.65 area. I'd mentioned it the day before, saying it is something, but I didn't really want to trade directly off of it. I ended up deleting that line. So we ended up accumulating around 39.65, ran the range gap close and the price gap close. Could not get over that 75 to 770.50 area, kind of the lows of this balance here, and kind of that resistance area, support over here. Ran into that, and then numerous times we were just unable to break those 70s, and instead we ended up selling down into new lows. We got that break of the February low that I was looking for, had the break, ran back up, again auctioned around here, churned, sold off, and ramped again, and then sold off once again during Globex Now, for tomorrow, how am I looking at this? Well, I want to be long at 39.18. That is the weekly POC. That's the number I've been talking about for weeks probably at this point. So I will be bid around 39.18. I am interested in either 34.50 or 31.50. I'm hoping Globex gives me some information here, but I will be looking for a look below and then fail. If we do gap down, I'll be also looking for a long at 39, or sorry, a short at the range gap close, and then also a short at the price gap close, that 4 p.m. price gap close at 57.75, and it looks like it was decent support during Globex, and of course, 58.75 has been a beautiful number during today's session, and the reason being is that that's last week's 87% value area low, so I'll be looking to either get short at 57 or 58.75. Above there, I want to get short at this auction point of control at 69. We also have the 2022 pocket 68.5, so that coincides with that. Value area high from the session at 66s, 87% value high at 70 quarters. So I think you got a nice chance in here. Just You have this nice distributive auction around 69. You have that high time frame point of control at 68. So you've got value area highs kind of sandwiched around you. Above there, I want to be short 71.75 to settlement lows if we get a stop run of today's high of the day. So whatever that is, 77-ish, 76.5. And that's what I'm kind of looking for to the upside. If we do get higher up, I will be short 83s where we have that huge sell-off. I will be short 94s, 97s after that. That thin bar trades out up to 4,000, short 4,000, short 4,006, and all this other crap up here. Although again, it's looking doubtful. Instead, let's talk about the more likely scenario, which is heading lower. So again, I want clarity between this 34-31 area overnight. I will be looking to get long 18s and perhaps 14.75. We'll see what the price action looks like coming into there. And then long either 01s or 98s. So that's what I'm looking for. I think below 3,900, again, you're getting into that larger time frame, edges of balance, and it gets a little bit difficult to play that. I'm not sure which way exactly that's going to end up going. If we do take 01s long, I want it after a run. Simply because that is a weekly low. So these swing points do tend to get ran after a run of the level. So that's how I'm looking to play this. I'm not interested below 3,900-ish. I'm not extremely interested above kind of our balance highs here around 3,970, and especially not really above 4,000-ish. I think value area high on the week is coming in at, for the external trading hours, about 4,007-ish. On the RTH, that's more like 4,009-ish. Yeah, about 4,009. I don't think I'm going to be too interested in playing either, so I will be holding off there. Important to also note that we have done, how many contracts is that? On the 1 minute chart on TradingView for the RTH, we have done 35,800 contracts at 85.50, and we have done about 30,000 contracts at 55 quarters. So there's a good chance we get a weekly POC shift somewhere around that 55 number, this 55 quarter number. And if we do, it would be, I believe, below the standard deviation 1 of weekly VWAP. I'm just pulling it up on another chart here beside me. 55 quarter. Well, standard deviation 1 is trading at 61.75, so if we do get an early shift to 55s, I will be taking that long for a move into weekly VWAP. If we do not get, if the shift is above VWAP SD1, weekly VWAP SD1, I will be looking to fade it at weekly VWAP. And there, I think that's about it. I don't think we'd get a lower. Yeah, that's probably the lowest that we'd get a POC shift. We might also get one around 69, and in that case, I would definitely be fading at weekly VWAP. So, long video, 8 minutes. They're all long. That's the plan for tomorrow. Almost definitely an update and change this pre-market, change this as of the open. So I'll update that a few minutes before the market opens. Hope that helps. Trade safe and have a great night.